you read it, just make sure it says it's on.
Yeah.
How much time is left on it?
Hour 52.
We're fine here.
At this time, if everyone would please stand for the presentation and posting of the colors by the Lecanto High School JROTC Color Guard and for the singing of our national anthem.
March! Color! Halt! Reset! Color!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Colors! Halt! Close! March!
We ask that you please remain standing and join us in a moment of silence to honor the memory of America's fallen servicemen and women.
Halt! Color!
Please place your hand over your heart as the bell rings in their honor.
Reset! Arm! Order! Arm! Move! March!
You may be seated. Good evening. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Lecanto High School, I would like to welcome each of you to the 35th commencement exercise of Lecanto High School. Tonight we're celebrating the triumphs of the class of 2018. We would be remiss if we did not take this opportunity to thank some of those responsible for the successes of this class. First and foremost, we want to thank all the parents for their many sacrifices during the educational years of their students. If all the parents of the class of 2018 would please stand at this time. Thank you, parents. Next, we'd like to thank all those teachers and staff at Lecanto High School. If you please stand. We'd also like to thank those special guests in attendance tonight that helped make our school and the Citrus County school system one of the best in the state of Florida. Our superintendent, Mrs. Sandra Sam Himmel. Assistant Superintendent Mike Mullen, and Chief Academic Officer Dr. Scott Hebert. Our school board members in attendance, Mr. Doug Dodd, chairperson. Ms. Sandy Counts. Mr. Thomas Kennedy. And Ms. Linda B. Powers. I'd like to ask any district services members that are in attendance, please stand. We'd also like to extend a warm welcome to the members of our extended Citrus County family, the feeder schools that are in attendance from Lecanto Middle School, Lecanto Primary, Citrus Springs Middle School, and any of our elementary schools. If you would please stand. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the custodial staff, our JROTC unit, for the tireless work in helping set all this up tonight. If you give them a big round of applause. I'd like to introduce Ms. Catherine Schlaball. She'll present the reflective speech.
Oh, there's. Oh, you got the camera? Okay. Yeah. Wait, just make sure that's for cover. Okay. Just give me my map. I'll get this.
They got me a stool so I can reach. I almost wasn't picked today because I thought I couldn't reach, but... 280,800 minutes, 4,680 hours, 720 days, 4 years. That is the amount of time we have been here at Lecanto High School. We have spent plenty of hours in school, kindergarten till now, but I think it's important to spend a couple more minutes reflecting on all that time, because soon we will be straining to remember all the minutes that made up our time here. Having snack breaks and stopping for nap time. No, I'm not describing our senior year. Kindergarten was where we began learning basic skills, like staying on task, following the leader, or being the leader. We loved Disney Channel, High School Musical, Harry Potter, and iCarly. Here we learned of our love of math, or are still learning that we'll just never quite get it. No matter who you were, many things changed from 2005 to 2010. We watched as Hurricane Katrina devastated parts of our nation, and Steve Jobs introduced the first iPhone. We were inspired by the inauguration of President Obama, and Tiger Woods went into a tailspin. Many momentous events occurred, but many more were to come as we transitioned into middle school. Things really began to change in middle school. We got lockers, cool new clothes, and some responsibility. Some even got their first cell phones, which came with many cringy selfies that were kept forever with social media. Honestly, 6th through 8th grade can be summed up through Hunger Games, Gossip Girl or Doctor Who on Netflix, Harlem Shake, Justin Bieber's Meltdowns, and oh, Miley. But middle school did come to an end, thankfully, and most were so excited to start high school. Try and remember your first day of 9th grade. Crowded halls, new faces, old friends, and scrambling to find your classes. That year was full of new experiences. First homecoming, new sports or clubs, new relationships, and the first My Fox Prep pep rally. Freshman year felt slow as we adjusted to this new phase in our life, and the rest seemed to fly by. 10th grade, 1 year under our belt. Maybe we won't get lost on our way to class like we did last year. Or if you're me, you did get lost that year, and again the next year. But we did watch our football team win the district title for the first time in years. And many of us got the freedom to drive, to go out with our friends, or stop by the Mobile after school. Then we started studying for the SAT and ACTs and thinking about our futures. Junior year, we were finally upperclassmen. This didn't really come with more perks, just more stress and homework though. We can't forget about all the fun times, though. Many of us still went to football games, even though we lost a lot, and people started going to the Y a lot. Let's not forget about Salt Bay and all the other memes that made school bearable. Then, this year too came to an end, and we couldn't believe we'd be graduating next year. Senior year finally approached, and we said goodbye to those in full dual enrollment because we knew we would never see them again. Senioritis hit in like September as people stopped showing up to class, like me. Exciting things happened, like the girls' soccer team making LHS history at states. Baseball winning the bat game against Crystal River, college acceptances, grad bash, and the first prom week. Unfortunately, there were many lasts. Last first day of high school, last homecoming, last Friday Night Lights, and last prom. And amongst all the college applications and future plannings, it was easy to forget to stop and enjoy the ending of a unique period in our lives. Yet the year slowly progressed on as our teachers reminded us that we had lost class time from Hurricane Irma. They wanted us to finish strong, but all we wanted to do was get out of high school. Now we, graduating seniors, are finally here, reflecting. Events are bigger and crazier than when we were kids. President Trump succeeded President Obama. The first iPhone seems forever ago with the release of the 10-year anniversary iPhone. Tiger Woods is making a comeback, and Harvey matched Katrina as the most devastating hurricane in history. As time progresses, it seems like more is being accomplished, but at the same time destroyed. We learned the concept of time very early in our school career, but what did we learn from it? We hope we learned enough these 13 years, but I don't think it's necessarily about what we learn, but what we learn from growing up learning. People pass, breakthroughs are made. You lose friends, make mistakes, accomplish something you worked so hard for, and get rejected from that one college. But if we don't glean anything from it, they are just words. Whether we read or hear them, words are inadequate to express true real life. As American author William Faulkner once said, I knew that fear was invented by someone that had never had the fear, pride that never had the pride. So I stand here today reflecting, because we can learn immensely from the good and bad times in school. We are about to embark on a new chapter in our lives, full of plenty more times, consisting of lots more words. Ironically, I'm expressing this idea to you through these inadequate words. So do not take my speech as just words, and please do not take your 280,800 minutes in high school as mere events expressed as words. As you look back and reflect on these 13 years, learn something from that experience and do something with that knowledge. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018. We made it.
It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Dennis Nguyen. He will present the visionary speech.
You know, I can't describe what an honor it is to be here to give this speech. Can we have another round of applause for my friend Catherine for an absolutely awesome speech. So, you know, I've been doing some reflecting on my own over the past couple of weeks as graduation has been approaching, and I've come to a conclusion. I've never been fond of speeches that begin with a quote by some credible individual. I find it a generally contrived way to force reputability. But I'll make an exception for this speech. Perhaps the quote that best represents the idea of vision was by the artistic titan Pablo Picasso. Reflecting on his life, Picasso said, quote, "It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but it took me a lifetime to paint like a child," unquote. In every child, there is a poem waiting to be written. In every child, there is a painting waiting to rest on a canvas. In every child, there is music waiting to be performed. As people get older, they get more embarrassed about that. Perhaps some of the older members of the audience can relate to this sentiment more than anybody in the class of 2018. I've heard some refer to it as maturity, and others refer to it as the cynicism of age. Despite their negative connotations, naivete and idealism are intrinsically linked with vision. The passing of the romanticism of youth carries an individual's dreams with it. It is those who keep that sense of idealism intact in the face of opposition that we call visionaries. I have witnessed a stunning degree of ambition in the class of 2018. In my day-to-day conversation with my peers, I have spoken to aspiring surgeons, engineers, presidents, lawyers, writers, and artists. I have listened to those who do not wish to be like Newton, Einstein, or Hawking, rather to surpass them. It is clear that the class of 2018 is full of movers and shakers who wish to face the problems that haunt our local, national, and global community. We are a class that possesses great vision. What we do with those visions is what will ultimately decide how we are set apart from previous classes and previous generations. Our idealism stems from the inspiration that others provide to us. Everyone we meet knows something that we don't know and has a strength that we do not. Don't see them as a threat and don't see them as an enemy. See them as a source of knowledge, a source of friendship, and a source of encouragement. The influence of those who surround us shapes the visions that we will realize. We learn from our parents, from our friends, from our teachers, and from those who have written poetry, those who have painted masterpieces, and those who have composed symphonies. It is this sense of unlocking the potential within all of us that I find so inspiring. The faith that we as individuals can change our society and ourselves is a faith that is grounded in a degree of naivete and youthful innocence. In the words of the late Tom Petty, some say life will beat you down, break your heart, steal your crown. As we become battered with age and disappointment, we are encouraged to become cynics and to accept that some visions can never be realized. However, defining cynicism with maturity is perhaps the greatest generational injustice to exist. We must never fall into the trap of learned helplessness or to accept the state of things. We will not solve the problem of systemic poverty in this country. We will not feed every starving child in this world. We will not find the cure for cancer. We will not explore the cosmos or colonize the stars. We will not do these things. But better versions of us, with more of our strengths and less of our shortcomings, will. Fundamental changes that were shaped by the visions of our predecessors have been realized in the past. Flight, which was seen as a mockery of the gods ever since the myth of Daedalus and Icarus, was realized by two brothers on September 19th, 1783. Slavery, which has been tied to human societies for thousands of years, has almost been completely eliminated over the last 200. Women, who have been systematically oppressed for a majority of human history, are gradually gaining the social and economic rights that were once denied to them. The old racist and chauvinistic rhetorics of the past are beginning to lose credence. All of these changes were envisioned by those who did not let go of their sense of idealism or their sense of naivete, much like us here today. It is our turn to do the very same for human rights and for human gain. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018.
Get it,
Just
Dennis.
run this one. Just make sure this one's
Very good. It's my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2018, Ms. Ariana Arnaya.
Yes, Ori!
Hello to the graduating class of 2018. This today is the most surreal and exciting day of my life. High school has really shaped all of us. Our interests, our dislikes, who we associate with, our character, who we have become. Honestly, every single person here has an impact on our high school experience. So I'm speaking on behalf of my 4 wonderful years at Lecanto. Thank you. Because I don't believe in mistakes and I don't believe in bad days. I believe that in every bad day, there is good lessons and great moments. So how can it be bad? In what way is this beneficial if we compare ourselves to other people's lives? It's not. Because I want you guys to understand, it's okay if you don't go straight to college after high school. It's okay if you don't graduate high school it's okay if you don't graduate college to your 25. It's okay if you don't get married in your 30s, because good things take time and people live their lives at all different types of paces. It's okay if you trust yourself and never give up, because when you have a positive mind, you're going to have a positive life. One thing I have heard every year is how fast high school goes by. Until last month, I thought high school was a long drag and I was just waiting to leave. But as I look back, I'm shocked that I walked into Lecanto High's doors as a 13-year-old girl in 2014, and that I had my last day of high school ever, last Friday, walking out as 17. It is true that you never know you're in the good times till you moved on. So to all the underclassmen, learn from my mistakes. Don't second guess yourself. If you want to do a club or a sport in high school, do it. Although we are a tiny county, we have great opportunities, so take advantage of them. It's better to give it a shot than to regret not knowing the outcome. So, I can really say I would be truly sad to leave here today, not as a student, but as an alumnus. High school has really taught me a lot of things, but yet I'm still clueless on how the real world works. I don't know how to do my taxes. I don't know how to live on my own. I kind of have no idea how to really adult. So, here's to the kids that are just like me and you, that are being thrown out into the world. For my future, I am scared, but I am so excited to get it going. I'm so excited to move on to the next step. And I'm so excited to see all of your journeys and to see all of you succeed to your full extent. Whether your dreams are going to university, staying in Citrus County, being a lawyer, teacher, CEO, whatever it may be, I am rooting for you. And I'm excited to see your journey because I believe we are the change. I am looking forward to hearing everyone's stories when I plan our reunion. You may not remember each day we had at LHS, but we will never forget the moments that defined us, not only as Panthers, but as people. The ones that determine our outlook on the world around us. For without these monumental actions, our legacies at Lecanto would be unfinished. As a new generation of Panthers started their legacy, we dared to finish. But once a Panther, always a Panther. So now I applaud you. I applaud you for your future endeavors, where we will become the newest politician, the newest motivated doctors, and especially to the newest members of our military. So, behind these motivated characters were those that pushed us to reach for the stars. Let's recognize their hard work, sacrifice, and worry that was all to make us the people we are here now. So let's give a round of applause for our parents, family, faculty, and staff here. Growing up in middle school, I discovered a lot about myself. And since the 7th grade, I'm still learning who I am and want to become. It seems that when I was in middle school, I spoke out on issues and it didn't fit well with the other middle school's personality. But I had this awesome teacher, a teacher who's even here today. They have continuously pushed me, encouraged me, and understood me. The funny thing is, I bet he doesn't even know how much of influence he has had on my life. I have kept his words with me in the back of my mind since the day he spoke them. He told me that my day would come and I would feel heard. And today I feel heard. Thank you. Congratulations.
honor to introduce the principal of Lecanto High School, Mr. Jason Kuhn.
Class of 2018, congratulations. Congratulations on the beginning of something profound and new in your lives. Before we commence with roll call this evening, I'd like to take part in a true Panther tradition to take a few minutes and celebrate some of your accomplishments throughout your senior year. First, if you are offered and or received a scholarship to continue your education and are part of the collective group which received over $6.8 million in scholarships from this group, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. If you are graduating from the IB program from Lecanto High School, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations and thank you. Please stand if you've received an AA or AS degree during your time at LHS. Congratulations to all 5 of you. Please stand if you're graduating early from your cohort this year at LHS. With all the honor graduates, members of the National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, Quill and Scroll, National Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. Awesome job. Congratulations. With the seniors who are members of our Lecanto School of Art, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. With members of the AVID program, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. I would ask any member that has participated in Math Field Day over the past 4 years, please stand to be recognized, as we are the champions this year. With the members of this class who participate in our award-winning band, chorus, and drama programs, please stand to be recognized. Thank you so much. With all the senior cadets of our Army ROTC Honor Unit of Distinction and the members of our National Society of Scabbard and Blade, please stand. For the seniors who helped make our legacy yearbook, Panther Proud newspaper, Panther Vision video possible, please stand. And at this time, I would like any student who will be entering the Army, Air Force, Navy, United States Marines, Coast Guard after graduation, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to personally thank you for your willingness and courage to serve our country and protect our freedom. Thank you very much. Finally, at this time, any of those you participated and competed in one or more of our athletic teams, please stand. Awesome. Class of 2018, it's obvious that you have set yourself apart as an extraordinary class. In true Panther fashion, you have proudly upheld the traditions and legacies of all the classes that have preceded you. During your 4 years at LHS, you have helped our school to once again attain recognition by U.S. News and World Report as a silver medallion school. Also garner recognition from the Washington Post as a high-performing and challenging school. I thank you for your hard work and effort in helping our school reach this accomplishment.
Yeah!
In closing, let me tell you, it has been an honor and privilege to serve as your principal the last 2 years. I want to leave you with one quote, Mr. Nguyen. As Bradley Whitford said, take action. Every story you've connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is a result of taking action. You have a choice. You either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be a true active hero of your own life. Remember, after tonight, you will always be an LHS alumnus, and you will always be a Lecanto High School Panther. Thank you and congratulations.
At this time, we'll have the roll call of graduates by Mr. Derek Bittner.
Michael Adams.
Beza Alford. Alejandro Arevalo.
Let's get that picture.
Samuel Atchison. Jackie Beery. Grace Blythe.
That one on? Oh, bring it in. Here we go. Bring it in. Yes.
Alexandria Bond. Callista Borsch.
Here you go, Miss Grace.
Andrew Brown. Shelby Bird. Jordan Coatney. Nolan Cobb. Dylan Cole. Allison Cornelius. Rachel Daly. Kirsten Delosier. Alexia Duncan. Caitlin Dye. Casey Evangelista. Ashley Evans. Isadora Ferber. Ashley Flanagan. Cameron Frampton. Joseph Franzak. David Gardner. Rylan Garlitz. Desiree Gerber. Destiny Gerber. Colton Goncisco. Gabrielle Hayes. Laura Haynes. Annalise Hines. Sean Host. Dana Haupt. Dallas Inman. Yusra Jat. Andrea Javier. Jaden Johnson. Mackenzie King. Christopher Kopp. Nicholas Lahara.
Come on, buddy, bring it in.
Lucian Lapid. Ethan Lasang. Xerxes McAtall. Isis Marley. Faith McKenna.
Good job, Isis.
Joy Moses. John Mosley. Anna Mulhern. Dennis Nguyen. Sharon Nicole Norberg. Taylor Abde. Amber Oglesby. Shane O'Leary. Dana O'Shall. Jake Panapinto. Christina Papalardo. Atik Patel. Catherine Peters. Elizabeth Petrosky. Dakota Popino. Nicoletta Poulis. Camden Powers. Haley Brenner.
Oh man, bring it.
Catherine Prodan. Jency Quintanilla. Carly Rafferty. Daniel Rayner. Kylie Rice. Kaylee Rizzolo. Charles Roberts. Jacob Robertson. Natasha Rodriguez Soto. Sydney Ressler. Courtney Ryan. Sienna Solomon. Catherine Schleybaugh. Julia Schleybaugh. Ashley Schuler. Jared Seibel. Caroline Cisco. Jared Smith. Ashley Southey. Nathaniel Squires. Naomi Steffer. Haley Taylor. Breeze Titleman. Brenna Town. Callie Widener. Daniela Welton. Sanisha Whirling. Melinda White. Liam Wolf. Megan Young.
This is for you, kid.
Oh, no.
Sheila Young. Taylor Young. Emily Akers. Sydney Berkey. Nicole Butt. Kyle Cameron. John Andy Carr. Sandra Cup. Wyatt Curtis. Tyler Dacus. Kenny Dang. Robert Fallbush. Anthony Fernie. Andrew Garcia. Blaine Gower. Elliot Grossman. Wesley Hine. Ashley Jeffrey. William Jones. Olivia Lytle. Joseph Lynn. Angel Mitchell. Nicholas Montone. Alec Moratis. Dylan Brody. Katie Ristow. Isabella Ruiz. Hannah Schubart. Seth Stockberger. Samantha Tambrini. Austin Wilburn. Carly Aiken. Ariana Anaya. Greg Banks. Alexandria Bavsevic. Jayana Brown. Amelia Burgess. Zachary Burson. Matthew Cahoon. Joseph Cartwright. Connor Christian. Haley Ann Serwinski. Heavenly Deal. Zadriana Dixon. Aiden Ellis. Ryan Everett. Hamlet Felix. Samantha Ferretti. Missy Putashaw Forges. Tyler Hadley. Alexis Page Hobb. Bailey Howlett. Thomas Kiefer. Caitlin Kepner. Kesa Lesser. Ryan Hahn. Marcus Mayu. Sophia Mazzilli. Anna Melissa McKay. Stephanie Mikesell. Jacob Mitchell. Victoria Mitchell. Jessica Moore. Nicholas Newburn. Bailey O'Callahan. Akash Patel. Caleb Pike. Alexandra Ramayo. Victoria Rodabaugh. Damiana Rorig. Joshua Ruiz. Cassidy Semko. Laurel Suma. Antonia Tate. Travis Tate. Christian Tomaszewski. Ashlyn Trom. Sequoia Uline. Alexis Wilmon. Joshua Wiseman. James Adams. Brent Allen. Miranda Olabak. Brendan Alt. Austin Anderson. Justin Andrews. Isaac Arashiro. Haley Arts. Adam Alt. Timothy Baker. Flora Barlow. Robert Baskin. Sierra Bass. Garrett Bates. John Bobsevic. Justin Benjamin. Rebecca Benjamin. Chloe Bensett. Brandon Blish. Lindsay Bomer. Melina Bond. Tyler Boyette. Alexis Boynton. Lindsay Breeden.
Probably the most reliable one. Yeah.
Dakota Brigman. Tyson Broach.
Yeah, Tyson.
Robert Brooks. Corey Brown. Walker Brown. William Bryant. Cameron Kane.
Good job, Will.
Brandon Capaz.
Cameron, there he is.
Mauricio Capelli. Jordan Carell. Mariela Castillo. Erica Catania. Chelsea Ceballos. Taylor Rose Champagne. Stephen Cheney.
Am I supposed to shake your hand too?
Maria Choquet. Ashley Christensen. Brianne Cleve. Alexis Cleveland. Gerardo Colon. Tyler Conklin. Haley Croker. Amaris Cruz. Caroline Cunningham. Kelly Davis. Morgan Davis. Sean DeGollier. Silver DeGiacomo. Jordan Hernandez. Maya Delalaman. Donald Dennis. Joseph DePolder. Matthew Doherty. Alexis Dominique. Dallas Drew. Cameron Dunn. Keaton Elliott. Trent Farlow. Jenna Forrestal. Joshua Forrestal. Jacob Faulk. Malcolm Fowler. Joshua Fox. Michael Frechette. Gage French. Maya Friedman. Benjamin Friend. Daniel Gabriel. Michael Golly. Andrew Gallup. Donovan Gallup. Javier Garcia. Kelsey Gatsky. Marion Gunham. Morgan Gillum. Brianna Graham. Matthew Green. Nicholas Grizzle. Hunter Hall. Miles Hall. Jessica Hamlin. Andrew Hansen. Austin Harper. Chandler Harrelson. Nicole Hartwig. Tyler Heatley. Green Hines. Kaylin Hernandez. Jesse Hills. Jake Hines. Matthew Hoffman. Skylar Hoffman. Denzel Holland. Lindsay Hurston. Luke Jackson. Emily Janasek. Alex Jervis. Calista Jocelyn. Jordan Johnson. Patrick Jockenin. Brett Jones. Jacob Kellerman. Andrea King. Sonia Kirkland.
Yay! Yeah, Sonia!
Kenyon Coon. Allison Foreman. Teresa Lamb. Taylor Lampasona. Caitlin Law. Jason Lee. Casey Lindquist. Kaylee Loudon. Cody Luke. Hannah Madera. Cole Nan. Gabriella Marsick. Justice Matthews. Kaylin Matthews.
Peace out, y'all! I'm gay!
Tyler McCann.
You gotta blow it up.
Austin McCullough. Corey McCutcheon. Todd Meter. Nathan Medeiros. Jose Melendez. Danielle Mendes. Justine Meston. Isaac Mealy. Khalil Miller. Sierra Morschmacher. Amber Moore. Michael Moore. Hunter Morrison. Rihanna Newman. Chiamaka Nakwacha. Shayla Nussbaum. Alexander O'Gain. Michael Olson. Lauren Otero. Nathan Page. Kirsten Palmer. Ravi Patel.
Way to go, girl.
Alyssa Perez. Lena Perry. Kayla Pickle. Haley Pine. Caitlin Poteet. Keegan Foydek. Christopher Price. Brantley Rainey. Cody Ramos. Manuel Ramos. Alyssa Rose. Alexander Riley. Roberto Rivera. Mallory Robbins. Versha Roberts. Brianna Robertson. Hannah Roddenberry. Alicia Rohde. Rebecca Ruiz. Ana Salazar. David Samulian. Juan Santiago. Darren Schlegel. Ronnie Schreckengott. Nicholas Schultz. Anthony Scaraba. Travis Selden. Angelo Serrano. Amber Sherling. Rhiannon Simus. Dominic Sinopoli. Philip Smith. Nicole Smythe. Ronald Soboleski. Clayton Spafford. Jadrian Spears. Logan Spears. Chelsea Strickland. Tamara Sykes. Kayla Tavares. Destiny Taylor. Stephanie Taylor. Christian Testagros. Nathan Thomas. Lillian Torres. Gabriel Trainer. Joshua Frono. Brianna True. Sophia Shushki. Jace Valentin. Mariluz Valenzuela. Megan Van. Daniel Velasquez. Jason Vincenthaler. Brooklyn Wagner. Dalton Watson. Devin Watson. Caitlin White. Jeremy Whiting. Logan Wiggins. Austin Williams. Emily Wilson. Zachary Withrow. Tyler Wolfgram Smilgan. Brittany Wood. Emma Worsham. Emily Wright. Eliza Zavala. Parker Therian.
Ms. Himmel, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the Lecanto High School class of 2018. I certify these students have met all requirements mandated by the state of Florida.
Seniors, please rise. By the authority of the Citrus County School Board and the state of Florida, I hereby declare you a graduate of Lecanto High School. You may now shift your tassel. Congratulations.
We can have the members of the Lecanto High School Chorus please come to the stage for the singing of the alma mater. It is with great pride and joy that we present to you the Lecanto High School class of 2018. May God bless you all. You are dismissed. Goodbye.